So my name is George Boyd IV. I'm from Sonoya, Georgia, and I'm a business management major, and I'm a senior here at Brewton-Parker. So the reason I chose this major, my business management major, is because my grandfather, he started it back in 1967, but he started an auto repair business, and my father runs it now. And my hopes are one day to follow in my father's footsteps and take over the family business. So I figured that this major would better prepare me for that role. My favorite thing about my major is the fact that it has kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone. I don't mind talking to people, but I was never like 100% comfortable with it, but this major has forced me to, in a good way, to get outside my comfort zone, talk to people that I don't necessarily know really well. Has allowed me to work with people that I didn't know before. And that's going to be something that I have to take into my career when I step into my father's shoes, have to do that as well. So I think that this business management has been very helpful in that aspect. My favorite professor at BPC has got to be Professor Addison. She was with me from day one. She was actually my advisor. I remember getting advice from her on move-in day. But I think I've had like a class with her at least one class every semester with her. She obviously is like big into the business here at Brewton-Parker. So I've had a lot of classes with her, but she's like a mother figure to a lot of the students here. She makes sure that you're taken care of, and she's done a lot for me the 4 years I've been here. The most rewarding thing I've received from my major would probably be, I kind of stated it earlier as well, but my increase in communication skills. At work with my father, I have to talk with people all day long, people that I don't know, some that I do know, but a lot of them that I don't know. And this major has allowed me to better those skills, and I think it's been really good in preparing me for my future career. Some advice I'd like to give a student who would like to become a business major would be just be prepared to do a lot of projects. Business management in particular is big on working with other people. We had to do a lot of projects, and a lot of times you don't get to pick your partner. So just be prepared to spend a lot of time doing projects that you may not be comfortable with. Also, we have to write a lot of papers. A lot of times those papers are, coincide with the projects. But just be ready to write and do projects, and also interact with, I stress this, but interact with people that you don't necessarily know. Some people aren't very comfortable with that, but business management in particular kind of forces you to do that, which I think is good in the business world because you're going to interact with people all the time. So, other things I'm involved in on campus would be number one, the baseball team. I have been on the baseball team all 4 years here. I've been fortunate enough to do that. It's been a pretty big part of my life here at Brewton-Parker. I've probably spent more time playing baseball than anything else. Got to travel around different states, around the region to play. Another thing I was involved in is two of the guys on the baseball team started a life group. It's kind of like a Bible study. We didn't necessarily want to call it a Bible study at first, just so it would attract guys that were kind of questionable about the whole faith thing. But we were able to start a life group. We met once a week, and his name is Britt. In his dorm, and we were able to just talk, hang out, talk about whatever, and then we'd incorporate some kind of Bible study or life, lesson into it. So it was fun to be able to do that, kind of connect with the guys, and gain strong relationships with them through that.